My wife and I have always been involved with Jeff and the ranch here, and I had made a trip to Africa on a mission trip, and we got back, and my wife said, I got a phone call from Jeff, and he wants to have lunch with us. And I was like, no, I know what Jeff wants, and I ain't doing it. I just came back from Africa with some millennials and some teenagers, and I ain't gonna deal with teenagers. I've done that. My kids are grown. I'm done with teenagers. I'll deal with my grandkids. But God has his own ideas, and when God says go, you go. And all the obstacles that I threw up, God took away. He said, and basically, those are nothing to worry about. They're done. Here we are. This is definitely a calling. The guys, they have lived hard lives. Some of the things that they have seen and had to deal with, no child or adult should have to deal with. These boys, some of them come from backgrounds that it's heartbreaking, to say the least.
Hearing their stories. Either their trials, their abuse.
Those are the things that break your heart, to know that they're coming from a home that is not really a home, that's what they need. They just need love. And some of them, in the process of needing love, are porcupines because they don't know how to accept it. So you just love them through those processes.
When I leave here after a week, I'm tired, but I'm not physically tired. I'm emotionally tired.
There are days that you walk away and you wonder, am I really cut out to do this? Why did God call me here?
In the eyes of the kids we have, you see loneliness, you see pain, you see hurt.
The hardest thing is hearing that young men don't know their value and how precious they truly are. To be told that they're nothing is not what Christ died on the cross for us.
They're all just different, but they're all looking for the same thing, which is just love, attention, acceptance, and they need a second chance, and they need a better direction in where to go with life.
Gosh, you pray for them. We seek out counseling for them. You try to show them that there's such thing as a loving touch that's not harmful. You teach them how a family is supposed to be.
But once they're here and they understand that we're here for them, you do start to see hope.
Do you feel the world is broken?
You slowly see little bits and pieces fall into place. And every little bit is a miracle and a special thing, no matter how small it is.
For me, it brings a great satisfaction. It is the hardest mission field I've ever been on because it's spiritual warfare from the get-go.
Do you know that all the dark won't stop the light from getting through? Do you wish that you could see it all made new?
But when you can sit back and watch a young man talk about how he's the first one from his family to graduate from high school, and to know that the Lord allowed you to be able to love on him also, is a very humbling experience.
It's a joy to see them turn around. It's a joy to see a smile on their face.
True heart change is a real blessing to see. And you don't see that every time. Sometimes it takes longer. It's God's timing. But when you do see it, it's a real blessing.
Because when they're here, I mean, you have that relationship. I mean, they're like your own kids. I mean, you take care of them, love them just like your own. So it's hard when they leave.
When they show fruit and they've been exposed to the gospel and you really see them kind of start to make a change and then they leave you, it's up to God. You know, it's not about me, it's about the kids.
The Lord has brought us into this ministry with everything we have.
Just knowing that there were young men out there that needed help, needed someone to love them. Don't have a college education, but I got a lot of love.
I don't know any other life. This is the way I want to live. I don't consider it a job. It is my choice, and the Lord asked us to be here, and I'm going to be here until He asks me to leave. And I'm also going to do it with every being I've got in me, 150%. And we expect that of the boys, so that's the least I can do.
Is he worthy? Is he worthy?